Big yards picked up on that play.
1st and 10. Murray's hit and brought down. We're back here in this lopsided game. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Final quarter underway now with this snap. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The Giants lined up in the nickel. The Eagles snap it at the 36. That's dropped by Cooper, who couldn't bring it in.
Cooper's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
And that's a gain of maybe 5. The Giants only have themselves to blame for this game getting away from them, and it started early in this one.
You're right. They started out bad, and it just never changed. They could never make that play to get momentum on their side. And look, the quarterback was not sharp. That's why they're losing.
It's intercepted. Inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
The Giants' return team has been on the field way too often today as they are getting blown out. The score is 35-7. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Giants hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are at
balls out. Graham's there to take him down. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
Manning's going to take it from the gun. And they swap him again.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
On the money. Ball is out. And the recovery is made by the defense. A truly disastrous performance from the start, and with that fumble here in the 4th quarter, just another play to add to the long list of the ones they'd rather forget.
Well, they're going to do a lot of soul searching as a football team the way they played here today, but also the coach is going to have to think about what he's going to do to this team to get them back on track. He might have to bench a few of his starters.
Bradford's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score. We know what they're going to do. They're not going to try to run the score up here, but they're also going to protect themselves, so they're going to run the play and try to block you. It's up to the defense to stop.
Collins is there that time for the tackle. The Eagles have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. 3rd and goal. Again, the margin is increased with another touchdown. Phil, I felt like I could have said this in the 1st quarter instead of waiting until midway through the 4th, but this game is over.
It is, Jim, yeah, the way you said it is there's a finality to it, no question. And the losing end, the coaches, the players, they got to go back. They got to do a lot of soul searching because this was one pitiful effort.
The Eagles getting set for the kickoff. Harris has got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Giants just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now.
Ball is out, and the defense has it. It's been that kind of a day for this team. I'm sure they can't wait for this one to be over.
You know, Jim, it's not always going to go well for you when you play in this league against such great players on the other side. But the one thing there's no excuse for, you must play hard, and this team just did not play hard today.
The Eagles have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Murray's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today. He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's the top rusher in the NFL so far this year, and once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards.
They'll run with it again. Murray's met after a gain of 3.
Hey, look, it's not the offense's job here late in the game. You're up big, you're near the goal line to just kneel on it. You keep running your offense, run the football. It's up to the defense to stop you.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. And they're all over him for the sack.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight. We'll find out here in a second.
The Eagles have jumped out to a big lead here, coming off that tight victory a week ago. A good sign for the progression of this team, Phil.
Yeah, they had a good week of practice, and I'll tell you what, the coaches believe in the play.
Rings it in for the score in the end zone. Impressive showing today. And it's almost on the brink of running up the score and creating some bad blood. What do you think, Phil?
Who cares, man? Rub it in, baby. Rub it in. When you're on top and you're winning the game, I say go for it. Rub some salt in that wound and let them know how much it hurts.
Beckham's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Eagles have gotten the job done with defense today. No doubt about that, Phil.
It's fun to watch them play defense, Jim. They've dominated out here today. They have great hustle. They have tremendous discipline. Not surprised they played so well.
Ball start, offense.
The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. The Giants from the 22. They go screen with Jennings.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of a couple that time. Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Very nearly intercepted.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
It'll be a touchback. Pierre Paul's had a really tough go of it today, but I suppose you could say that same thing about all his teammates out there with him on that defense.
Yeah, what you got to do in a game like this, Jim, sometimes you just have a game like this. You got to shake it off, start over next week, try to get better, and win next week's game.
The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And now here's Sproles on the toss. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. Got hit on release. Third down now. The Eagles get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Bradford's got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
And no return this time as the punt's covered up. The Giants offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field. Even though you're getting blown out and you have no chance of winning the game, keep trying your best. Don't give up because it will serve you better in the future.
And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it as they will not get another playoff in time. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
The offense has a chance to get a little confidence here. They're in the red zone. Even though they're being blown out, it's late. Try to score that touchdown. Build upon it so you can be a better team next week.
First down at the 18. And a flag comes out. And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it as they will not get another playoff in time.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. No stopping this team. They mount another victory here today to keep the streak going.
I think you said it right. There's no stopping him. It's going to be hard to stop him. I don't know how you're going to do it. Everything is going well. Good decisions by the coach, the quarterback, the defense. Everybody's playing well. Look out.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.